Right now on CBS 46, a family reunited after missing for more than 36 hours. A 1-year-old Clarkston boy is safe at home, but police and the FBI are still trying to track down who took him.
A community paying their respects to a fallen officer in Henry County. That officer will be laid to rest tomorrow as the investigation into his death leads to more arrests.
And sunny skies, but bright and breezy. I've got your forecast coming right up.
This is CBS 46 News. Wake up Atlanta.
Good morning to you. The weekend is here. A live look at Midtown Atlanta on this Saturday morning. Great to have you with us. It is November 13th. I'm Megan Packer.
And I'm Trason Bragg. Good morning to you. Meteorologist Alexandra Steele is here keeping an eye on your weekend weather. And Alexandra, the last few days have been just beautiful, but there's a change coming.
That's right. What a gorgeous few days we had, right? Temperatures well above average. Good morning. Hi, everyone. Welcome to your weekend. A ton of sunshine, but tomorrow morning will be really cold. So it's chilly this morning, a little bit cooler than average. We are in the 30s and low 40s. 41 in Carrollton, 42 in Rome. Clear skies, light winds, but the winds will pick up throughout the day. 24-hour temperature change. This will be interesting tomorrow. They will certainly have some negative numbers. All these numbers cooler than they were yesterday morning, and tomorrow morning will be our coldest morning of the season. 46 in Atlanta, a northwest wind at 6. It will be quite breezy this afternoon. A cold front's moving through, kind of drier, colder air will come in. A northwest wind 10 to 15 miles throughout the day. The average high is in the mid-60s. We will only be in the mid-50s for the most part. 56 in Atlanta with sunshine, 60 in Athens. A lot of sunshine, but a really cold night tonight. The average low is 45. We will all be right around freezing. Talk more about the extended forecast and the weekend as a whole coming up here in 10 minutes.
Developing this morning, a patient getting transported by an ambulance was killed when the ambulance crashed. This happened last night in Fairburn on West Campbellton Street. Police say there were no other cars involved and the driver is okay. No word just yet on what caused the ambulance to crash or the name of the victim. Georgia State Patrol is investigating.
Now let's get to new details this morning. An autopsy report reveals the gruesome details in the murder of Katie Jeunesse. Katie and her dog were found stabbed to death in Piedmont Park back on July 28th. The medical examiner sent us a copy of the report. It reveals sharp force injuries of the face, neck, and torso, plus more than 50 stab wounds to her body. CBS 46's Zach Summers has the details.
Nearly 4 months after the shocking murder of Katie Jeunesse and her dog Bowie inside Piedmont Park, a newly released autopsy report exposes the chilling details of the 40-year-old's final moments. The 11-page report reveals Katie was stabbed more than 50 times in her face, neck, and torso. The letters F, A, and T were also carved on her torso.
That was for the satisfaction of that killer. It had nothing to do with accomplishing a murder.
Cheryl McCollum is with CSI Atlanta. She believes the killings were personal.
It seems very deliberate.
McCollum has no doubt Katie tried to fight off her attacker. The medical examiner found nearly a dozen sharp force injuries on her hands.
Those are what we would call defensive wounds. She knew she was being attacked.
As authorities continue to hunt for Katie's killer, her partner, Emma Clark, who made the gruesome discovery on July 28th, wants Atlanta police to clear her name.
I did not have anything to do with it.
Emma told CBS 46 she's gotten death threats from people who think she's responsible. The threat's so troubling, she recently bought a gun for safety.
Zach Summers, CBS 46 News.
And a big reminder here, there is still a $20,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest.
Developing this morning, a gruesome discovery made in DeKalb County. Skeletal remains were found in some woods behind a church on Lawrenceville Highway near Tucker. Video shows the crime scene yesterday roped off as detectives walked back to the woods searching for clues. The medical examiner was also on scene and will work to identify those remains. A Metro Atlanta community is mourning the loss of a police officer killed in the line of duty. A prayer vigil was held yesterday outside of the Henry County Police Headquarters in McDonough. Officer Paramhans Desai was shot last Thursday while trying to make an arrest. The 38-year-old officer died from his injuries earlier this week.
Sir Desai is a great husband, a great father, a great friend, and a great police officer.
Well, our condolences are with the family. We just want to let them know that Henry County is here for you.
Police say the suspect, Jordan Jackson, shot and killed himself before police could arrest him. 2 of his friends, who he was reportedly hiding out with, are now facing charges. Officer Desai's funeral is planned for tomorrow. There will be a viewing from 9 to 11 tomorrow morning at the Henry County Performing Arts Center, and the funeral will begin at 11 a.m.
A Glenn County police officer takes the stand to testify during day 6 of the Ahmad Arbery murder trial. Body camera video from Officer Robert Rash showed police searching for a trespasser at a home under construction weeks before the deadly shooting. The homeowner reported seeing Arbery on a security camera. Officer Rash also reportedly told the homeowner to call Greg McMichael if he needed help.
Did you deputize Greg McMichael?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Did you give him any authority to act as a police officer?
No, ma'am.
All right.
My goal with sending that text was Greg McMichael had, to my knowledge, about 30 plus years of law enforcement experience. Who else to be an expert witness? Call 911.
Defense attorneys argue the suspects were trying to make a citizen's arrest after spotting Arbery. Now, coverage of the trial continues on CBS46.com and the free CBS 46 streaming app. We've posted a live courtroom blog so you can get new information as it develops.
At 6:06 this morning, 1-year-old Blaze Barnett is doing well as he is now at home with his family in Clarkston after missing for more than 36 hours. Clarkston police, with the help of the FBI, are still trying to get to the bottom of what happened and find whoever stole the SUV Blaze was in when it was taken Wednesday morning. He was later found safe in a van in a home's driveway right there in Clarkston. Police say they're following up on all leads as they come in, and the toddler's family is cooperating.
All right, so happy he's home
Absolutely.
and safe, right?
Scary day and a half.
Very terrifying. The time is now 6:07. Coming up, a look at some of the top stories you're talking about,
including the death of a Gwinnett County elementary school teacher who died on vacation out of the country.
Welcome back. The time is 6:09, and you're taking a live look at one of the busiest airports in the world as a plane looks like it just landed there. We hope you're having a beautiful morning so far. You're watching Wake Up Atlanta. Now it's time to take a look at the stories you're talking about.
Here are 5 of the top stories trending right now on CBS46.com. Number 5, the Atlanta Braves World Series win has not come without some criticism. The National Congress of American Indians says Native people are not mascots and that rituals like the tomahawk chop dehumanize them and have no place in society. We caught up with former Braves mascot Chief Nakahoma to get his take on things as a Native American.
A lot of fans do the tomahawk chop. Is complimentary towards the Braves, and the fans have some way of voicing their opinion. The Braves, yes, I see it honoring. The Redskins, I find offensive.
The Chief got his start as the Braves mascot back in 1969 after he approached the team dressed in his regalia. He had a 16-year run as mascot. It ended in 1985.
Number 4, get this, the Rolling Stones were in town for a show this week, but before going on stage, lead singer Mick Jagger, you see him there, hit some of the city's most iconic spots. He posted these pictures on social media of him visiting Piedmont Park, the High Museum, the Jackson Street Bridge, the Claremont Lounge, and Fat Mac's Rib Shack.
Yeah, all the good locations to check out. Number 3, students and staff are mourning the loss of a Gwinnett County elementary school teacher found dead in Mexico. 24-year-old Alexandra Morales posted this picture on Instagram the night before she was last seen in October. Her brother says she was vacationing with friends, but it is still unknown how she died. Morales was a first-grade teacher at Benfield Elementary School in Lawrence.
Authorities are working to find out how a toddler died after wandering off from his home. They tell us the family called for help Thursday night after discovering the boy was missing. Investigators say the family found him near a storm drain not long after. The toddler was taken to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead.
And number 1, the Georgia Secretary of State's office opens an investigation into a former Atlanta mayoral candidate. CBS 46 Investigates tracked Kirsten Elise Dunn from Texas to Atlanta, where she left a trail of more than a dozen criminal charges. 2 bankrupt companies and employees owed money. Dunn was upfront about having a troubled past and admits to spending time in prison in her early 20s. She failed to mention, though, the rest of her criminal history, which includes charges of fraud, theft, and tampering with government records as recent as 2015. Your weekend forecast is up next with meteorologist Alexandra Steele. Get ready for some changes with these temperatures we're feeling outside. You're watching Wake Up Atlanta on this Saturday morning. We'll be right back. Good morning, rise and shine. It is 6:14. Hope you had a great week. The weekend is here. Time to relax. Thanks for getting up early, spending some time with us. We have to get a check of our forecast right now because we have to talk about some changes that are coming, Alexandra.
Yeah, we do. Actually, it's all about the temperature. We've got dry skies, a ton of sunshine straight through much of the week, and of course this weekend as well. But we've got the coldest air of the season coming in for tomorrow morning, for tonight. Widespread freeze warning now, even here in the metro area. So the entire area will see very cold temperatures overnight tonight. But this morning it's going to seem pretty mild compared to tomorrow. We've got 46 right now in Atlanta under clear skies. 42 under clear skies in Rome, 39 in Calhoun, 35 in Blairsville. In the city at the airport, 46. A northwest wind sustained at 6 miles per hour. We're 4 degrees cooler this morning than where we were yesterday, but it will get even colder as we head toward tomorrow. So here's how this transpires today. This is noon. Mostly sunny skies. Will be at 51 this afternoon at noon. High temperatures staying only in the upper 40s and low 50s. The average high this time of year is 65, so we will be well below that. Yesterday for our high, we're at 68 in Atlanta. We did hit 71 in Athens yesterday. A much cooler day today, but it will also be breezy. A cold front moving through, bringing kind of colder, drier air, and that'll kind of kick up the winds this afternoon. Tonight, if you are out at this Saturday night at 10 o'clock, it will already be 32 in LJ, 37 in Carrollton. And then the coldest air gets here about 4 or 5 tomorrow morning. And you can see widespread low 30-degree temperatures. So that's why we have that widespread freeze warning. As we head toward tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, temperatures do begin to come up. So the coldest air about 4 or 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. And then we will quickly rebound, though. So for today, mostly sunny skies, 50 already at 10 a.m. Notice this northwest wind today between 10 and 15 miles per hour. So bright and breezy again, but chilly. It will feel cooler than the 53. So mostly sunny, breezy today, 51 in Carrollton, 56 in Atlanta. Again, so substantially cooler than the 68 we had in town of yesterday. Overnight tonight, the average low is 45. Again, widespread below freezing temperatures. So a widespread freeze. Northeast Georgia tomorrow will have the coolest numbers in the 20s, upper 20s for you. So here's this freeze warning again until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Lows near 30s, kind of killing the crops, the vegetation, the flowers perhaps. So a widespread freeze again, even in the city. But then after that, mostly sunny tomorrow and 60 degrees. Won't be as breezy tomorrow. So here's the weekend. Today, a sunny day, but cold and breezy. Highs only in the mid-50s. Tomorrow, low 30s at sunrise, but then a sunny, chilly afternoon, still below average at 60. And then we warm things up once again. Still chilly on Monday, sunshine at 58. We finally get 2 and then above average. A lot of sunshine Tuesday and Wednesday. So a dry stretch. The only little caveat will be the cold temperatures tomorrow morning and a little bit colder than normal during the days for a few days for the weekend and to start the week.
Get ready for the cold.
Yeah, if you're staying out late or waking up early, scarf.
Oh,
gloves,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
heat, coat.
And the heat. Right.
Yesterday was crazy. I couldn't get it right. I'd have the windows open, then down, jacket on, off. You're freezing in the shade, hot in the sun.
Right, and you put the heat on in the morning, the air conditioning on in the afternoon, and then you get in the morning and the air conditioning's blowing.
You're all over the place.
All over the place, and that's where really the big diurnal temperature range from the morning through the afternoon.
Right, okay, thank you.
Sure.
Now CBS 46 Sports with Fred Kalil.
Good morning. The top-ranked Georgia Bulldogs head to Knoxville today to take on the Vols. It is Georgia's last SEC East game of the season. Tennessee has an offense as explosive as anything the Dogs have faced all season. Against Kentucky last week, it took the Vols all of 11 seconds to score on the 75-yard touchdown pass. Tennessee's next one went for 72 yards. But let's not forget, Georgia's defense hasn't allowed more than 13 points to any given opponent all year long. And the Dogs have given up just 59 points in 9 games. Safety Lewis Seen knows he's got his work cut out for him.
I think you have to buy in if you're going to go faster than what Tennessee's doing, because you're going to be huffing and puffing, and, you know, some of the times you're going to be discombobulated because that's how fast you're going to be going in practice. So, again, am I looking forward to it? No, of course not. But am I going to have to do it? Yes. So I might as well enjoy it while I'm at it.
Don't ever get discombobulated if you can help it. Remember, you can see Georgia-Tennessee 3:30 today right here on CBS 46. We'll be on right after the game with the Dog Show, so it's a big day here on CBS 46. We hope you'll join us. Georgia Tech needs just one more win to surpass its win total from each of Jeff Collins' first 2 seasons on the Flats. But you know what? That's not saying a lot considering the Jackets are 3-6 right now. Today, Tech hosts Boston College, a 3:30 kickover at Grant Field. The Jackets are trying to snap a 3-game losing streak, and 5 of those 6 losses have come by single digits. Meantime, Georgia State has a big road game at defending Sun Belt champ Coastal Carolina. The Chanticleers, they're ranked 22nd in the AP poll. 2 o'clock kickoff. Then at 3, Kennesaw State with its final regular season road trip at North Alabama. The Owls are ranked 5th in FCS in the coaches poll, but they've won 7 games in a row. That's Morning Sports. I'm Fred Kalil. We'll see you back here tonight.
All right, thanks so much, Fred. The time is now 6:20. A major thank you from the CBS 46 Surprise Squad.
A Cobb County teacher helping his young students accomplish what some people say they can't. We've got the heartwarming story up next.
All right, welcome back. The time is now 6:22, and take a look at those beautiful colors over downtown Atlanta. We hope you're having an amazing Saturday morning. So far, you're watching Wake Up Atlanta.
The CBS 46 Surprise Squad is sponsored by United Community Bank and Dunkin'.
All right, most of us can remember a teacher who made a lasting impact on our lives.
The CBS 46 Surprise Squad got a letter about such a teacher in Cobb County. Gurvir Dhindsa shows us what he's giving students goes beyond the classroom.
Chris has done a fabulous job of making students feel like they're at home at school.
Down this hall are some of the most special children at Varner Elementary School.
You just love him. I love him. He is fabulous.
The souvenirs cost.
And their equally special teacher.
20 cents. Very good job. Kiss your brain.
Some of the students here don't talk. Blue shades over harsh fluorescent lights keep them calm because the lights bother them so much.
Can you come help Monkey find the dime?
So it's no surprise these children's teacher and staunch protector
Chris Dobie
was quite hesitant when the CBS 46 Surprise Squad showed up at his door.
Dhindsa with the CBS 46 Surprise Squad.
Hi.
All of these people here are here to say thank you for the amazing person you are and for what you do for these children.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's an honor. I am completely taken aback.
We learned about Chris after Tina, his parapro, wrote to us to tell us how sometimes he even misses breakfast and lunch to pour into his students.
I'm in here every day with him, and the challenges that we face with these children sometimes it's just amazing, and he always does it with such patience, such compassion.
10. What's worth 10?
Funny thing is, he had never even planned on being a teacher.
It's little and thin.
Until the principal here encouraged him to give it a shot.
Not a nickel. A nickel plus a nickel is a...
Her hunch was right.
Dime. Very good. Kiss your brain, Miracle. All right.
We've seen the growth in so many children from kindergarten to now. Some of them are 3rd and 4th graders. And it's because of who he is.
The very reason we and all these people are here today.
The society constantly says that they can't, and they come in here and prove every day that they can. The things that they are able to do on a day-to-day basis, it even surprises me sometimes.
We had a few surprises for Chris, too.
Oh, wow. It is an iPad.
Something for his job to make it a little easier.
This is the old one?
Yes, ma'am. So we're super excited to have a new one because this one doesn't even have sound. The sound doesn't work on it anymore.
That iPad will help him teach in the classroom, but at home, Chris is a single dad with 2 small children.
They are Georgia Aquarium tickets.
So we had something for them, too.
Hi, Chris. CD Fair with United Community Bank.
Nice to meet you.
And we're so proud to be part of this on behalf of all of us.
All right.
It's a chance to visit the Atlanta Botanical
Gardens. That's
and
awesome.
their VIP passes.
We learned Chris even does more, coaching lacrosse and softball at McEachern High School.
The world would be a better place with more students like like the ones that I teach.
And maybe their teacher.
For the CBS 46 Surprise Squad,
If the world had a few more Chris Dobies in it,
Yes,
the world would be a better place.
maybe.
Don't y'all think so?
I'm Gurvir Dhindsa.
Thank you so much.
Ah, yes, indeed. More Mr. Dobies. And we learned about him from one of you who took the time to send us an email, as you heard there in the story. If you know someone going above and beyond, doing something great in the community, let us know about it. They may just get a visit from the CBS 46 Surprise Squad. You can reach out to them by emailing surprisesquad@cbs46.com. We love those stories.
Yes,
they never get old. Time right now is 6:26 on this Saturday. In just a few weeks, Atlanta will officially have a new mayor.
That's right, and coming up, we'll show you how both candidates are spending their time campaigning ahead of the runoff.
A lack of workers is leading to some changes in MARTA's bus schedule. What you need to know about the routes that will be impacted. And get ready for some chilly temperatures this weekend. A live look over quiet Lake Lanier before the sun comes up. Meteorologist Alexandra Steele is tracking Atlanta's most accurate forecast.
This is CBS 46 News. Wake up Atlanta.
That's right. Wake up Atlanta and take a look at this beautiful picture of the sun creeping up over the horizon. Look at those beautiful colors there. Good morning to you as you start your Saturday morning with us. Thanks so much. It's Saturday, November 13th, and I'm Trason Bragg.
Good morning, and Meghan Packer, great to have you with us. We have to get a check of our forecast. It's been really nice the past few days, Alexandra. Tell us what today will bring.
Yeah, well, not as warm as the days past. What a gorgeous week, and actually every morning skies look like that if you got up early throughout the week. Sun is up in about 45 minutes at 7:08. 46 degrees. It's just about seasonable levels this morning, but tomorrow will not be like that. So it's pretty comfortable out there. A northwest wind at 6, 4 degrees cooler than at this time yesterday. We do have a few 30s and 40s, 46 in Atlanta, 43 in Cartersville, clear skies, and 42 waking up in Carrollton. Good morning to you. It is 46 in Athens. Athens yesterday got to 71 degrees. We will stay for the most part in the 50s today, so a few pretty cool days. As we work through the day, mostly sunny skies. We'll get to 50 already at 10 o'clock. But it will be bright but breezy throughout the day. So even though the temperatures may get to the mid and upper 50s, it will feel cooler than that with a northwest wind. Sustained throughout the day between about 10 and 15 miles per hour. So upper 40s in Ellijay, 54 today in Gainesville, 60 in Athens, 56 in Atlanta. But again, a lot of sunshine, but breezy conditions. Tonight, the coldest air of the season, widespread freezing temperatures, thus a freeze warning until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Coldest temperatures between about 4 and 6 a.m. tomorrow. Again, lows near 30s for all of us, the entire really North Georgia area. So bright and sunny today, but breezy. A pretty cold weekend with temperatures below average. And there is some rain far in sight, but a real great stretch of weather, albeit a lot of chilly temperatures. So I'll track it all for you coming up and detail the weekend ahead coming up in 10 minutes.
Yeah, then Alexandra, thank you. Atlanta's mayoral runoff is a little more than 2 weeks away now, and the candidates who made the cut are working hard for every last vote. Both candidates held events around the city yesterday. Councilman Andre Dickens calling on everyone to show up at the polls on Election Day.
Sometimes you got to show up and fight for what's right and fight for the future. And right now, I can tell you the last 3 mayoral elections have been decided by just a few votes.
And City Council President Felicia Moore announced a big endorsement.
Stabbings, shootings, people bruised and maimed. The people who come to respond are our firefighters. They are there. They do more than just run into burning buildings. They save lives.
Atlanta's firefighter union says Moore will have their vote in November. Friday is the last day to request an absentee ballot for the runoff on November 30th. You can vote early at the same location where you voted early in October. Early voting starts this Wednesday, the 17th, and ends on the 24th.
Right now, donations are pouring in to help a baby abandoned by her mother 3 days after birth. But rest assured, the little girl is in good hands. Faith Tom owns Glamour Girls Beauty Bar Salon in South Fulton. She says a friend of hers reached out for help when she was unable to care for baby Blessing. That's when one of her employees decided to recruit some help through social media to get Blessing the essentials she needs.
She got out of the hospital and
she didn't have anything. The baby didn't have anything. She brought the baby to the salon, and we made a post just trying to get stuff for the baby, and it just blew up.
You gotta love that. Within minutes, the community of South Fulton began dropping off baby supplies at the salon. The staff says it intends to care for the baby until her mother is able to get the help she needs and get back on her feet.
Now to a story you will see only on CBS 46. A local company is leading the nation in taking recycling to a whole new level. CBS 46's Rebekka Schramm gives us an inside look.
If you routinely recycle, you know which types of plastics they'll take. 2-liter bottles, certain food containers, but not film plastics. Grocery bags, for example, those have always been more of a challenge to recycle. Not for this company. In an unassuming building off Fulton Industrial Boulevard,
everything you see in this warehouse would be going to a landfill.
A company called Nexus sees value in the types of plastics that most of us throw away. Nexus founder and CEO Jeff Gold has worked in the environmental business his whole career. Several years ago, he read an article about a company that was making oil out of plastic shopping bags, so he tried it himself.
And suddenly we saw a couple little drops of oil forming, dripping down, and everyone was just, including me, was just, oh my gosh, this really works.
At first, he thought of using the oil as fuel that could be used to power vehicles, but thinking about the air pollution that would produce, he decided to instead sell it to companies that can use it to make more plastics. After a 4-year pilot program, Nexus is now in official production. So how does the process work? It starts with sorting to get rid of any metals or other unwanted materials. A machine then shreds the plastics, and reactors melt them down to the molecular level. It takes about 8.5 pounds of plastic to make 1 gallon of product. You do have critics who say, yeah, but he's not doing anything to reduce our dependency on plastic.
Sure. And in fact, we are enabling the use of plastic. You know, plastic isn't something to throw out, it's a resource. So what we're trying to do here is say, let's value plastic as a resource, and then let's take that and create something new with it.
There are other companies in the U.S. doing this, but Gold says he doesn't know of any as efficient as Nexus. His biggest challenge is getting the word out to companies that he'll take their unwanted film plastics, usually for free, and if they're clean enough, he'll even pay them for it. In Atlanta, Rebekka Schramm, CBS 46 News.
Oh, that's an amazing story there. Now listen to this. Staffing shortages will force MARTA to reduce the frequency of most of its bus routes. Starting next month, the agency will move 96 of its 113 bus routes to a Saturday schedule. That means buses will run less frequently, even on weekends. No routes will be eliminated, and there will be no changes to rail service. Officials say bus ridership is at half of what it was before the pandemic. Now let's get to a beautiful story, and I mean that literally. Look at that. A group of SCAD students are unveiling a new mural in the city as part of the college's Paint Our Park SCAD Service Public Art Initiative. This new 100 by 100 basketball court mural was put together by 40 SCAD students, alumni, faculty, staff, and community volunteers. It sits at the Arthur Langford Jr. Park in the Joyland community in southeast Atlanta. The university's Public Arts Beautification Project was developed in partnership with the City of Atlanta's Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs and the Department of Parks and Recreation. Beautiful.
Let's take a live look right now at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. It's just days away from launching a new rideshare strategy. The goal is to help make it faster for drivers to pick up and drop off passengers. Starting Monday, the area on the north side lower level of the airport will be designated for rideshare services only. The new spot will allow drivers to get to riders without having to stop for an entrance ticket. It will also help the riders find their driver faster by knowing where exactly to meet them. The changes come just in time for the busy holiday travel season. AAA is predicting a 13% rise in travelers compared to 2020.
Perfect timing on that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get a check of what's coming up on CBS Saturday morning at 7.
Eureka Duncan, Jeff Glure, and Elaine Quijano all join us live from their studio with a look ahead. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Meghan and Trason. Coming up, we'll have all this morning's headlines, plus the future of supersonic flight. We'll show the next generation of aircraft that hopes to remove the sonic boom that has banned cross-country flights in the past.
Then he's the hottest star in classical music and is opening the doors to a new generation of fans. We'll meet Yannick Nézet-Séguin and hear his virtuoso work in Montreal, Philadelphia, and New York City.
And an international edition of The Dish will take you aboard one of the last sailboats in the lagoon of Venice for a floating feast.
Nice. All that plus your eye-opener and music from Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats in our Saturday session. It's all just ahead on CBS Saturday morning.
As always, amazing stories. Can't wait to see them. I know we both always talk about how amazing those stories are. Thanks so much, and have an amazing show and an amazing day.
And that'll be some good tunes.
Definitely. Can't wait to hear those as well. The time is 6:38, and it's that time of the year to spread a little bit of holiday cheer.
We're taking you inside the Salvation Army's Angel Tree program, and we're showing you how you can help make a difference for Metro Atlanta children. And a live look outside right now as the sun comes up on this new day. Midtown Atlanta right now, you're watching Wake Up Atlanta. Alexandra's keeping an eye on our forecast. You'll want to hear about those changes coming our way. Stay with us.
Welcome back. Now let's be honest. While the holiday season brings joy to a lot of people, there are thousands of kids right here in Metro Atlanta who don't wake up to gifts under the tree.
CBS 46's Brooks Baptiste takes a look at how the Salvation Army's Angel Tree program is hoping to spread holiday cheer to families and how you can get involved.
Well, 32 years ago, it just started with sending out little Christmas cards.
Years later, those cards from donors became presents.
We help supplement Christmas for them.
Captain Kathy Parker oversees the Angel Tree program here in Atlanta, helping relieve the stress some families experience when their budgets are just too tight for gifts. Right now, more than 1,000 angels ranging from newborns to preteens are waiting to be adopted. The Salvation Army has made it easier this year where you can adopt a child online and purchase items directly from the child's wish list.
Well, we really need tablets. All the kids are asking for tablets. I believe scooters are always a big hit. Anything LOL and anything Spider-Man.
So I see some bags up here. What exactly is here?
These are angel gifts that we have already received from some of our community.
So whether you adopt an angel to help fill this warehouse with the toys and gadgets that'll spread holiday cheer, or you decide to donate money, your contribution won't only impact a child.
The biggest gift is not necessarily to them. The biggest gift is what you receive in giving. You knowing I've helped someone this year.
In Atlanta, Brooks Baptiste, CBS 46 News.
It is a really good feeling when you get involved. Monday, you have a chance to make the holidays bright for a Metro Atlanta child or children. We're teaming up with the Salvation Army Angel Tree program. All you have to do is stop by any one of these Dunkin' locations to drop off a new toy or brand new kids' clothing. Dunkin' will be handing out a free donut to anyone who donates. We hope to see you Monday. Here's a live look outside right now as we head to a quick break. It is 6:43. Beautiful sunrise over Lake Lanier. Meteorologist Alexandra Steele is standing by to bring us the forecast for our weekend. Stay with us. Good morning. Who's up with us on this Saturday morning? The sun is getting there. Beautiful colors as the sun comes up over Midtown right now. 6:45 is the time. 46 degrees right now in the city. Let's get a check of Atlanta's most accurate forecast with meteorologist Alexandra Steele. It's been really nice these past few days.
Yeah.
What's the weekend looking like? Outdoor weather?
Yes and no. I mean, on the whole, it's sunny and bright and will stay dry all weekend. On the downside, it's going to be a pretty cold weekend, especially tomorrow morning. The average high this time of year is 65. We got to 68 yesterday in Atlanta, 71 in Athens. We won't do that today. We will be in the 50s really today and tomorrow for the most part. So 46 this morning, bright skies. Sun is up at 7:08, a gorgeous sunrise. A northwest wind right now at 6, but you will notice those winds increasing throughout the day. So the air temperatures will be low and the winds will kind of exacerbate that cold with some winds kicking in later this afternoon. Right now, 39 with clear skies in Calhoun, 42 in Rome and Carrollton. It is 46 in Athens and Gainesville, 44 under clear skies in Covington and Greensboro. We will get to 50 degrees by 10 o'clock this morning, but you'll notice the northwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour throughout the day. So that kind of adds a little bite to the temperatures that will be well below average. So for your Saturday, mostly sunny, breezy, and below average, 56 in Atlanta. Again, the average high is 68, so we will stay much cooler than that. Overnight tonight, temperatures drop to the coldest they've been all season. Tonight, 30 in LJ, 34 in Gainesville, even just around freezing here in Atlanta. So widespread freeze warning now until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, all from the northeast Georgia mountains south to LaGrange. So all of North Georgia gets into really sub-zero for some of us, just about freezing weather between about 30 and 33. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and still cooler than average, between about 5 and 10 degrees. 60 and sunshine for your Sunday in Atlanta, 62 in Athens. So here's the weekend forecast. Mid-50s, but a cold and breezy day today. Tomorrow morning will start in the low 30s at sunrise, becoming mostly sunny and in the upper 50s to 60s. So a sunny, chilly Sunday. And here are the low temperatures. Again, tomorrow morning will be the coldest morning. And then Monday morning about 40. Tuesday morning's another 30-degree morning, about 35 to 38. And then temperatures warm up. So well below average, really, for the whole period for the most part. So here's Atlanta's most accurate forecast. A lot of sunshine, but below average temperatures. Sunshine mid-50s today, upper 50s to 60 tomorrow, upper 50s again on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday we get from the mid-60s to the low 70s. So the pick of the week is certainly Wednesday with sunshine and 71, and then just a slight chance for a few showers to move through on Thursday. So a lot of dry skies, but pretty cool for this time of year.
All right, thanks so much, Alexandra. Your top stories are just moments away, but first, here's Genevieve Gorder with your America's Steals and Deals.
You guys, I have my new favorite skincare tool. Not only beloved by myself, but also Cindy Crawford, Lady Gaga. It is the world's smallest home skincare tool, and it has all these treatments, over 4 treatments wrapped up into one wand. And what that does, you guys, is it saves time. So let me tell you what this Solar Wave wand does. First, microcurrents. So the microcurrents are really great for skin refreshment. We know this. We've been to the dermatologist. This costs hundreds of dollars to get treatments done at the derm. We can do this at home for a fraction of the price. Red light therapy. You've seen the masks all over the internet, right? People with red light therapy sitting under for hours to rejuvenate their skin. That's deep rejuvenation. Also in the Solar Wave wand. Vibrating massage. The vibrating massage is great for puffiness under the eyes, under the chin. At the same time, therapeutic warmth, and that's great for eye fatigue. I know all of us have been suffering with this over the past year. Skin glow, and it really increased your absorption of any kind of moisture. You guys, you're doing this all in the course of 5 minutes. I'm not asking you to sit under a mask for an hour. I'm not asking you to add a huge routine. 5 minutes while you're watching TV, add a little bit of the serum or your own moisturizer, and you are helping your face. Do the cheeks, under the eyes, the forehead, the neck, just comb out. It feels really good. It's actually quite calming. We are offering 25 to 27% off, you guys. Why wouldn't you add this to your routine? Regardless of the time of year, it's always seasonal to take care of your skin. And in the end, we are getting smoother, lifted skin, and we are reducing fine lines and wrinkles. The befores and afters are insane. Take advantage of this deal at asadeals.com.
Good morning at 6:52. Let's take a look at some of the morning's top stories. And developing right now, a patient getting transported by ambulance last night was killed when the ambulance crashed. It happened in Fairburn on West Campbellton Street. Police say no other cars were involved and the driver was not injured. There is no word yet on what caused that crash. Georgia State Patrol is investigating. We reached out to them for more information this morning and we'll be sure to keep you updated.
Developing this morning, a gruesome discovery in DeKalb County. Skeletal remains found in woods behind a church on Lawrenceville Highway near Tucker. Video shows the crime scene being roped off as detectives search for clues Friday. The medical examiner was also on scene and will work to identify the remains.
One-year-old Blaze Barnett is doing well as he's now at home with his family in Clarkston after missing for more than 36 hours. Clarkston police, with the help of the FBI, are still trying to get to the bottom of exactly what happened and find whoever stole the SUV Blaze was in Wednesday morning. He was later found safe in a van in a home's driveway in Clarkston. Police say they're following up on all leads as they come in, and the toddler's family is working with them. A big-name bar and grill is in trouble with the health department. The inspector found dirty utensils, soda nozzles, and cutting boards in the kitchen.
Yikes. CBS 46's Adam Murphy delivers those details, but he also is highlighting an Italian restaurant with a perfect health score.
Listen up, Italian lovers. I've found the spot for you this week. We're at Village Italian on North Vickery Street in Cumming. Family-owned and operated business, been around 6 years. Look at this. You can dine al fresco or you step inside. It's awesome. Great ambiance here, quaint, cozy. And when you go in the kitchen, you're going to see everything is made from scratch, and they have delicious items on their menu and a great twist to Italian dishes. Can't wait to tell you about it. But first, here's this week's Best and Worst Scores. Just off Mount Zion Parkway in Clayton County, a popular chain restaurant failed to make the grade with the health department. Chili's in Morrow scored 61 points in a U for unsatisfactory. The report says chicken, pasta, and cheese were at the wrong temperatures. Plus, there were several dirty utensils with food debris on them stored as clean. And there were boxes of food on the floor and flies around a bag of onions. What are you doing to correct these violations?
Yes, sir. We had a couple of violations. We are currently working on getting everything fixed that we were marked off on. Our previous score was a 95. We're trying to get right back to that 95 right before that.
Is the food safe to eat, sir? Now to some other scores. In Gwinnett County, the Cheesecake Factory at the Mall of Georgia corrected most of its violations and scored 87 points and a B on a reinspection. In Cobb County, Los Bravos on South Cobb Drive in Smyrna picked up a 95. And in DeKalb County, Raging Burrito on Sycamore Street in Decatur earned 97 points. And back here at Village Italian on North Vickery Street in Cumming, they received a 100 on their last health inspection. Congratulations, they are the winner of this week's Golden Spatula Award. All right, take a look at what they have right here for you. You're gonna love this place. Look at the meatball ricotta. People go wild over that, looks really good. They also on the menu over here have the balsamic chicken salad. You can get the bruschetta. They have the portofino ravioli. Doesn't that look good? And the Giuseppe chicken is on the menu. And right here, the Supreme Gourmet Pizza. All looks so amazing. That's gonna do it for this week, guys. I think, what am I gonna go with? You know what I'm going with. Gotta try this pizza. They rave about it here. Boy, that's good.
Who doesn't pick pizza?
I know. I don't know. Some of those pastas will look amazing. I would just take a little bit of everything. Adam always helping us plan our day ahead. It's not an outdoor eating day, or is it?
No,
Okay.
it's not. It really isn't. A lot of sunshine this weekend, dry skies, no weather worries, albeit the cold temperatures. So seasonable start. Right now, most of us in the 40s. Mostly sunny, breezy, and cool. About 10 degrees below average. 56 today in Atlanta. Widespread freeze tomorrow. We do have a freeze warning for the entire North Georgia area. Tomorrow, most of us waking up between about 30 and 34, 35 degrees. Sunshine and only 60 tomorrow on Sunday. Monday, another chilly day. Tuesday to Wednesday, we warm things up with sunshine, getting to finally 71 on Wednesday, and then just a slight chance for a few showers on Thursday. So nothing but sunshine, but below average temperatures. So bundle up, but certainly need sunglasses.
All right, we've got more news and weather when Wake Up Atlanta returns.
We'll be right back at 9, so make sure you come on back too. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching CBS 46 News. Watch us live wherever you are, on our mobile, on our streaming news app. And you can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.